A little bit wider and a little bit flatter than he wants to receive the pass.
Lob inside, and the alley-oop for Trey McGowan's, and the Huskers lead.
Charge drawn. Now watch, the hands are down. Banton at 6'8", able to look over the top, and a good job by McGowan's of moving without the ball. And what you saw was the initial cutter by Thorbjarnarson. Because he cut hard, Kevin, that cleared out the weak side.
Huskers up 8-3 on a 5-0 run over the last minute and a half. In the corner, Trey McGowan's looking for a tray, and he finds it. Nice State Cowboys. Huskers finding range from outside thanks to Trey.
Average with 9 points to lead the Wolfpack. McGowan's drives, leaves it, and Shamil Stevenson.
Good job by McGowan's, again, coming under control with that jump stop. A lot of standing around here in the first 15-20 minutes or so by the Cornhuskers.
Good pass dish by Banton to Stevenson.
Nice job of spreading the floor. You can see the fact that they spread the floor, forcing Nevada to honor things defensively, and then the dribble drive by Banton. Again, we talked about the fact he is such a unique player at 6'8". Not only does he break down Nevada.
9-point Nebraska lead.
Good communication, breakdown, however, looked like they had it covered. The ability to get to the rim and finish with either hand. And that's a textbook pass.
What Nebraska wants to do is get out in transition, and they'll do it here again. Look out, McGowan's got it.
2 possessions, 2 live ball turnovers, leads to a breakout opportunity. Then again, first he was a scorer, here he's a distributor, and a nice job by McGowan to making the solid play rather than trying to make the spectacular play.
Teddy Allen backs it out. Mayan, good feed inside. Banton alone gets the bucket and the foul. Good extra pass by Nebraska, and they've got an old-fashioned 3-point play coming.
I feel like it was a play Teddy Allen was going to try and hunt a bad one. Instead, he gives it up, gets the hockey assist, and Banton, understanding he's not a
defense, rotates to the best school, signs open. Good things happen for the offense.
That pass, Bo could get it. Allen on the breakout, lays Nebraska back up and into the lead.
Banton out to Allen, open 3 falls for Teddy Allen. He's got 19.
Getting up and down the floor in transition once again. Here is Hari, and Hari into traffic, and that's going to be the trouble for Doan here tonight, as Nebraska's length is just so terrific. Nice move by Thorbjarnarson.
Coach Hoiberg has out of the timeout. He's usually pretty good at drawing up ATOs, and there goes Trevor Lakes with the first shot.
How about that? First shot of his career, and Trevor Lakes knocks down the 3, and that's what he's known for, Buzzy.
Basketball.
Timeout on the floor, the 3-pointer. A couple of times down the floor after Ofer before the break.
Yeah, and it looks like
Kipped out to Lakes again,
there
and
it
Lakes
is.
By Lakes, a couple of them. And Nebraska on top by 16.
The Huskers have had in previous games transition defense. That's a transition 3. You just have to get back on D.
Ugo inside.
Do they have a run in them over the final 8:20? Banton trying to start it, out to Lakes, towing the line for a 3, and that's what Trevor Lakes can do for you if you're a Husker fan.
You let it run, he helps on the roll, and specialists make you pay for leaving them from beyond the arc. Maybe this will ignite a run.
To the end of the floor, and Trey McGowan's has just been outstanding on both ends. And speaking about outstanding, how about coming out of the dead ball situation?
And speaking of help defenders, you probably need some help when Aaron Henry's got the rock. He's got a new career high, 22 points.
And he came from underneath, and Thorbjarnarson, nice response.
There's Teddy Allen for Nebraska.
Nice pass.
Down low, Walker with his first 2. With the Hoosiers.
And watch the slip of the screen right there. And good timing by both players. The passer, Allen, to wait for it to develop. And look where he hits Walker. He just has to catch it at his shoulder and go right to the rim. Nice job by both players, and that's a difficult shot. Team did hit 75% of their threes.
Good feed. McGowan's with a nice feed in the basket for Derek Walks.
Needed rest because he has really exerted himself on both ends of the floor. Nice job of making himself available, the catch and the completion.
Now front end the big man. And that one, he was trying to push it a little bit, force it a little bit. Watson, Michigan State with a turnover. My goodness, it leads to that to Stevenson on the transition. was going to say that is one way to get out of a scoring drought.
Nice job on the defensive back flow, and Allen with his head up to Stevenson. Ooh, puts the freshman on the poster. Don't jump, big fella. Stevenson, nice finish, and can that get the Huskers going to finish strong here in the first?
It's been a little bit of danger zone here for Nebraska, especially the way that they ended the first half. Still offensive troubles to begin, and they need more easy buckets like that.
So Nebraska, Fred might think about driving. Whoever he's playing, just drive right at him.
Here's Derek Walker inside, and he lays one in. That ball blocked away by Banton. And now the Huskers with numbers. Banton lays it in and draws the foul.
The floor with the basketball, and then a good entry feed into Reavers. You have to do your work defensively on the post much earlier than that.
Nice little give and go two-man game between Derek Walker and Delano Banton, and Banton with his first pick. 5 from 3.
This is a team in Nebraska kind of giving Wisconsin a little bit of their own medicine.
Just 3 and 4 away from home, 11 and 2 at home in a year in which home court hasn't necessarily meant as much. As Mayen on a nice feed from Derek Walker. Second time we've seen Walker get the assist early. Team as the Nebraska Cornhuskers with Lat Mayen getting to the rim. Take a 3-point lead into the first media timeout at Pinnacle Bank Arena on the Big Ten Network.
Efficient for them versus Wisconsin last time out, doing a nice job of making Illinois in the initial possession shoot over the top.
Nice catch underneath by Lat Mayen. That ball had a little mustard on it. He was able to pull it in with one hand.
On the defensive end, but on the previous offensive possession to open the ball game, really good job of leading man.
Gowans, more conventional floater this time, doesn't go, but he gets his own rebound. And wide open Stevenson looking for the 3. Wow. Finds the 3. Shamil Stevenson's first 3.
McGowan's turning the corner, contact, no whistle. And right into the shooting pocket of Kobe Webster, so back-to-back threes.
When you go for a dunk like that and you don't get it,
well, if you go for a dunk like that, it's a lot higher percentage.
Yeah. Good looks, though. Coach loves those type of looks. Really high tempo right now for both teams. Great give and go.
Banton. Great pass, easy finish. Derek Walker. Well, no better time to share the love than Valentine's Day.
Banton in the corner. He's hit 1 3 now in each of the last 3 games with 8 and a timeout on the floor.
This was going to be a defensive battle, right? Wrong. Threes are flying.
Banton, the skip, extra pass, 4 to shoot. Allen, flip underhand to Banton for 3, and Banton hits it again.
Just another pass, good dribble penetration. Great flip pass. And Banton, I see you. I don't know how he gets those through there, but again, the great offensive execution leads to high percentage shots, and if he can become more consistent with that, open up a defense, then he's going to be an All-American soon.
Man, a little curl to the rim and pick and roll.
It gains confidence, but if you're Nebraska, it's about shot selection. I think if he can get the minutes in this game, he'll break out, Kevin.
Ball poke free, good defense by Nebraska. Pass ahead to McGowan's, but McGowan's does not have the numbers. Thorbjarnarson finding Shamil Stevenson gets the 2.
Nebraska struggling in the half court, so take your defense and turn it into offense before Purdue can get back, and you won't see a prettier pass. Great assist, and snap it hits him right in the pocket.
He didn't panic in a situation where you saw 3 cream jerseys surrounding him.
Great pass from Allen, and Walker finishes it.
The flop warning comes in at the end of this play. Slide over. There's a little bit of contact from Sessoms, or on Sessoms, but he goes to the floor. They stoppage of play. The baseline official, you're going to see him at the corner there.
Here's Teddy Allen. That's a guy that can get going downhill. Drops it off underneath, left hand up and in, Eduardo Andre.
Take a look at Allen. Is going to always draw attention when he attacks the rim. Arguably your best spot-up shooter, defender, and also a quality big in Robbins.
There is Derek Walker.
Nebraska really does a good job in their ball screen action, and they space the floor so well.
Yep, it's going to make for a possible sticky situation for rosters next year. They'll figure that out later. Derek Walker rocking the rim. But Minnesota has already hit 3 3-pointers. They were just 4 of 27 in the loss Thursday to Northwestern. Slipping to the rim, nobody tracking Eduardo Andre.
One thing that was very effective for Nebraska last time out versus Minnesota was points in the paint. Those are going to be hard to come by when you have Miles Johnson down there on the block, and the best way to get over the top of that
for the Husker offense.
Nice job of going with the left hand. You get the defense shifting one way. You can attack with impunity when he's on the bench.
And on the way in, McConnell loses the basketball. Here come the Huskers. Banton off the bench. He gets to the rim. Is the bucket going to count? It is, and a foul.
Watch the proper spin. That proper spin right there, boom, comes right up where Banton can catch it and go right to the rim. And if you're Andre, woo!
I feel like we've said that a lot tonight. Nebraska comes up with the loose ball. McGowan's driving inside, flipping to Walker, who uses the window for a pair.
And a nice job by Walker. That was a tough catch. So Trey McGowan's a very good lockdown defender, but how about his willingness and ability?
Over everybody else in the Big Ten, Kevin. I've told you that many times.
Yeah, you are a fan of his dunking ability, Phil Yarnis. Nice bounce pass, and it goes. Huskers trying to break a scoring drought of over 4 minutes with Banton's 3 in the corner doing just that.
And for guys who are in deep slumps, you got to find a way to see the ball go to the basket. Basket cuts, layup, something.
Lab Mahan continuing his hot streak. You mentioned the games that he's had.
You got runners to the rim when you're taking that pretty good 3.
But nobody is tracking Derek Walker.
I think they're trying to move the ball, get cutters, move without it. They really haven't had success. That's a pretty good penetrating kick.
And everybody in the Big Ten, as Boo Buie has a turnover. Dropping it off. What a flush. Left-hand jam, Andre.
He runs the floor nicely. And Ty Berry just stood there to admire it.
7 to shoot. McGowan's in trouble. Oh, what a pass. How'd he get it through there to Lakes for 3? That's a beautiful play. The feed from McGowan's, and Lakes gives him an assist for his effort.
Well, good defense here by Penn State. They thought they had him corralled. That's with his offhand, Kevin. That's left-handed. Wrap around John Harrell. Man, that's a heck of a play by Trey McGowan.
You will notice the score has changed by 1 for Nebraska. They went back and looked at the Trevor Lakes called 3, turned it into a 2. Did have his score did not change. They looked at it and confirmed. Did they call it a 2 on the floor?